We're here with the Dragons' Dan Hunt. Dan, an honour?
Yeah, it is a good honour to be selected in the Academic Team of the Year. A little bit surprising, but all the hard work of studying has actually paid off.
Tell us what it is you are studying.
I'm studying a Bachelor of Physical Education at the University of Wollongong. I've also done my Cert 3 and Cert 4 in fitness, and I've done a Diploma of Business Management. And I'm currently, I've opened my own Rugby League Academy called the All Stars Rugby League Academy, just helping further mentor and develop the talents of young Rugby League players. So yeah, I've got a little bit on my plate, but being injured at the moment, I can sort of concentrate on that other than footy.
When you are in full swing in the footy season, I mean, how do you manage all of the studies?
Yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act. We've got the Graduates to League program, which Sam Jabailey and Ben Craig created, and that really supports the players while they're playing and studying with tutors and extra catch-up sessions and stuff like that. So it sort of takes the dauntingness out of going to uni by yourself when you're not there all the time. In saying that, I think it works well with playing and studying as well. It helps you as a player.
You're studying at the University of Wollongong, I believe. Is that good that it's so close to where you're training?
Yeah, it is, except the campus is massive. So after a big day of training, you've got to walk 2K to a lecture, but I have to get myself a skateboard. But no, other than that, yeah, the University of Wollongong is a great university. They've been very helpful, and the relationship that we've built between the Dragons and the university, it's growing stronger every year.
Sounds like the Dragons are fully supportive of education and further development in that area. I mean, Ben Cray and the boys, they're right behind it as well. How good is it to have that support?
Yeah, I think it's massive. I did a course last week with the NRL as an ambassador, with getting the word out with young kids about getting the career after footy, because some players finish. I think the average NRL career is 52 games, so you could be out when you're 25 and you've still got 30 years of work left. So if you can have that in place for when you finish, I think it's second to none. And it also takes the stress off what you're going to do when you finish or when you retire, or if you do have a career-ending injury, it's there to they're in the place to have a career after football.
Your interest in education and learning has kind of paid off. You've got yourself an ambassador role at the Dragons, a reading ambassador role. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I've been selected as the reading ambassador this year, which is good. It's good to. We had my promotion last week, reading to a couple of kids, and they absolutely love it. And if you muck some of your words up, they pick on you. But no, it's really good to sort of encourage how important reading and education comes from reading. So to put that forward to the young kids, and as an ambassador, as a footballer, I think they listen, and I think the point gets across.
Obviously, you're hoping your injury will recover nicely and you'll go on to have a long career after this. But I mean, how important is it that you do prepare yourself for afterward? I
think it is. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. As I know of, 2 surgeries this year, and your career can just end that quickly. So to make sure you've got some things in place for when you finish is very, very important. And I think the more that word can get out and be passed on to the younger generation, I think it's unreal.
If just say you were starting tomorrow post footy, what would you aspire to be?
Yeah, I love talking, so I think being a teacher would be right up my alley. I don't know if the students will be able to put up with my moods, but so yeah, I've always had an interest in teaching or in some sort of fitness or training aspect of it. I might even take Scotty Stewart's job as a welfare officer for the Dragons, so we'll see how we go. I'd love to get my foot in the door with the NRL as well. I think that the best thing about not playing rugby league would probably be being a part of rugby league, and doing that with the NRL would be really good. So.